In this video, we will cover the 5 most valuable players who are prospects to represent the Gambia at senior level. By prospect, we mean players who are eligible, who have not represented another nation. For example, Joe Gomez has already represented England, so he's not a prospect. Oscar Bob has already represented Norway. He is not a prospect. Alexander Bah has already represented Denmark. He is not a prospect. We are talking about players who have not played for their country of birth at senior level yet. So the 5 most valuable players, according to Transfermarkt, will be covered in this video. Assalamu alaikum Bokai. Welcome back to the Jollof Football Bantaba YouTube channel, the home of Gambian football. I am Chama, and like I say, I'm going to give you the 5 most valuable prospects to represent Gambia. Before I start the video, guys, I will give you a challenge. Please go to the comment section and let me know who you think will be number 1 in this list. So without wasting much of your time, guys, let's get into the video. From descending order, we start in number 5. Number 5 is CID Ahmed Taha. CID Ahmed Taha is a 21-year-old Norwegian-born player. He's a striker. He can also play in the wings, right wing sometimes. Sometimes he even play on left wing. He's a right-footed player. He's currently playing for SK Storm Graz in Austria. They just recently won the Austrian League and Cup double, ending the dominance of Salzburg in the Austrian League. That was his first season with them. He has already represented Norway from under 16 level to under 21 level, under 16, under 20, under 16, under 17, under 18, 19, 20, and under 21. At every level, he has represented Norway, but he has not played for the Norway senior national team yet. We hope that he will not play there and he will come and represent Gambia. His season was not the greatest because it was blighted by injuries. There were a lot of injuries, but he was a regular in that team whenever he was fit. He played in the cup finals that they won. He was also involved in their final league game of the season. He started that game where they needed a win to guarantee the league title, and the coach trusted him to start him in that game. He's just 21 years of age. CID Ahmed Taha. And like I say, he's a striker and a prospect for the Gambia. He's only 21 at a very good age. And if you look at his market value currently is at 2 million. That is the highest his market value has gone since he moved to SK Storm Graz from Valerenga, where he came through. We move on to number 4 is Cody Chilwell. I'm sure most of you guys have heard his name before. I'm sure you guys know him. He plays for Leeds United in England. He's already played in has some experience playing in the Premier League with Leeds. Cody is still 22, still very young. December, he's a 2001 born in England. He's a defender who can play right back and also right wing back. He also can play in the wings. His current club is Leeds, but he has represented numerous clubs in England. He had played for Cardiff, Luton. He went on loan to Cardiff, Luton, and recently he was at Birmingham. He already represented England at under 18, under 20, and under 21 level. Yes, Cody, like I say, he has experience in the Premier League and in the Champions League. He's played over 67 games across these clubs in the Championship. He already played 4 games for Leeds in the Premier League actually. He was also part of the Luton team that gained promotion last season to the Premier League. He was a regular in that team. He helped them through. They went to the playoffs and he was a regular in that team. Unfortunately, he did not stay there. At Cardiff City, he actually won their Player of the Season in 2021 and 2022 season, and also won their Young Player of the Season. Cardiff were so close to gaining that promotion in that particular season. So Cody is a player who is a modern right back, very good, advanced. Because of the number of right backs that England have, I think it will be very difficult for him to break through into the England first team. So I think it's just a matter of time. I think the Gambia need to keep pushing with Cody Drame. Tom did name him in his squad previously. He was included in Tom's squad for one qualifier. I cannot remember exactly which game was that, but he was named in the squad. He did not come. He did not turn up. And if you look at him, his market value is at 3 million. The highest it has got to was 3.5 million in 2023. Currently his market value is 3 million. So he's the 4th most valuable player who can represent Gambia. And then we move on to number 2. We move on to number 3 rather. Number 3 is Modou Lamin Sonko. Modou Lamin Sonko His value at 4 million. Last season he had an exceptional season with Hackens before moving to Ghent. Modou Lamin is the youngest of this list. He's only 19 years of age, so he's still even eligible to represent Gambia at youth level, like on a 20 level. I think Tom did spoke to him as well. He was not ready to come and represent Gambia because, of course, he's half Swedish, half Gambian, and there were chances that he could also make it into the Sweden team. So he did not want to make a decision that early in his career. That's why he never came up. But Tom did, try to approach him to come and play for the Gambia. He's a forward player. Usually plays on the left wing. He's a right-footed player. He can also play on the right. Ghent, he has not get his ball rolling yet at Ghent. But hopefully next season, he went there at the second half of last season, so he could not settle in properly. Hopefully next season he will, stamp his authority in that Ghent team. Modou Lamin a very, very good player. He has already had a lot of experience playing in European competitions. At Hackens, he scored 14 goals in total for them, over 40 appearances that he played. He played for them in the Champions League, in the UEFA Champions League qualifiers. He also played in the Europa League. Last season, he scored an exceptional hat-trick playing for Hackens in the Swedish league. He won this league with Hackens in 2020, and he also won the cup in 2023 with Hackens. Ghent signed him for a lot of money. That was 7 million for that age, 7 million euros that they signed him for. He has been at Liverpool for a while too. He was at Liverpool for trials in 2017, and even before he moved to Ghent, Liverpool were reported to be interested in him. So Liverpool have been keeping an eye on him for a very, very long time. He's only 19 years of age. I think if Gambia could get this player, it will be a major coup for Gambia, because he's such a talent. If you watch him play, you will know that he's a really, really good, talented player. At number 2, we have Aman S. I'm sure he's not a stranger to Gambians now, because his brother is currently playing for the Gambia national team. That is Lamin S, the reserve goalkeeper. He's the twin brother of Aman S. His market value currently is at 4 million. It's the same as Modou Lamin Sonko, by the way. But his Aman Sarr's market value was as high as 9 million when he moved to Lyon. It was a lot of money that Lyon paid for him, and he after he had an exceptional time with his club in Netherlands, Heerenveen. He had an exceptional season at Heerenveen. After Heerenveen he signed him from Malmo. Then Lyon paid some money to get him in. But since he moved to Lyon, it has not been as straightforward for him as he would like. He has been suffering from a lot of injuries since moving to Lyon. That's why he cannot have a lot of impact at Lyon. Then Lyon sent him on loan to Wolfsburg, where he spent the second half of last season. He also struggled there, so that's why his market value, as you can see, it plummeted from his 9 million to 4 million. But he's still a very valuable player. He will be going back to Lyon. Look at his age; he's still 23 years of age. He was born in Sweden. He's a forward player. He's a striker, but he can also play on the left wing. So we'll see what Lyon will do with him at the end of the season. We move to number 1. Are you surprised it is him? Mahi Kamar. He's the most valuable player who is a prospect to represent the Gambia. Mahi Kamar. He's 25 years of age. He was born in France. He's a midfielder who can play central midfield, attacking midfield, and also defensive midfield. I didn't know he was actually able to play in attacking midfield role, because most of the time he was playing as a defensive midfielder or as a central midfielder. But this season we saw what he could do in attacking midfield role. He ended the season as the second top scorer for his club Bre in France, and also helped them qualify for the Champions League for the first time in their history. He was one of their best players this season. He played 32 games in the league, scored 7 goals, and created 3 assists for his club. They finished third in the French league, which means they are now going to the Champions League for the first time in their history. He was also another player that was approached by Tom. He was even named in the squad, in the AFCON provisional squad, but he did not make it in the end, or he did not turn up in the end. Maybe he was not ready to turn up for the Gambia. But yeah, that's it, Mahi Kamar. So that is the top 5 most valuable Gambian prospect in 2023. Number 5, you have CD Jata, 2 million market value. Cody Drame, 3 million market value. Amin Sar, 4 million market value. Modou Lamin Sonko and Amin Sar, they are level on 4 million. And then you have at the top is Mahi Kamar, 10 million. He is valued at 10 million because of the season that he had with Bre. You can see his graph, how his time at Bre last season, his value increased at a very, very rapid pace because of the form he was having. At the end of the day, footballers' value is all based on, of course, age is a very important factor. Age is a very important factor when it comes to value of a player, but also the form that you had that particular season also dictates the form. So these values can change over time, can change overnight very rapidly. Depends on what the players do. So, but according to their performances, these are the 4 most valuable performances, age and other factors maybe. These are the 5 most valuable players. The next one we will come with is the most promising under 20 players who can represent Gambia. You can tell me in the comment section who you think will make your 5 most promising under 20 players who can represent Gambia. There are some interesting names out there, so let me know your thoughts, guys. That was what I had for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please make sure you like the video and please subscribe to the Jollof Football Bantaba YouTube channel. Until I come your way again, guys, goodbye.